Honestly, that doesn't mean anything. The hole in it is the ERMI score calculation itself. There's a standard deviation of ±3 in an ERMI score. So now if like the hard number is 2, well, 2, literally a 2 is the same as a 5 is the same as a -1 if you look at standard deviation. So now like what the hell does that mean, right? 5 is on the high end, -1's like the best house you've ever seen. 2 is this arbitrary number that's come up, from internal research, but like that doesn't mean anything now, right? In theory, a 5 score could technically be a 2. Looking at it like so hard on that number when there's a variance, like a standard deviation in the calculation, just like one thing. The other thing is the way it's calculated. It's taking a group 2 molds and it's subtracting them from your group 1 molds. Well, if you had 10 over here in group 1, you had 5 over here in group 2, you're subtracting 5 for 10, you'd have an ERMI score of 5, right? But flip those. Let's say the 5 was in group 1 and the 10 was in group 2. The same amount of mold in the house, same amount of load, just different ones. Now you're subtracting 10 from 5 and you have a -5, which is interesting because a lot of the teachings and the topics that come through that side are about the inflammatory response just to environmental contamination in general, right? It's not specific to an individual mold type, right? So if that's the case, because I have a genetic predisposition that just freaks out when it sees mold in general, it's not only freaking out at one particular type of mold. So what do I really care if it's this mold over here, or this mold over here, if the reason that my body is freaking out is because it just can't handle any of